The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. Summary: The Lord of the Rings is an epic fantasy trilogy by J.R.R. Tolkien, comprised of the Fellowship of the Ring, the Two Towers, and the Return of the King. Set in the mythical world of Middle-earth, the story follows Frodo Baggins, a humble hobbit, who embarks on a dangerous quest to destroy the One Ring, a powerful artifact that grants dominance over Middle-earth but corrupts its bearer. Joined by friends and allies, Frodo faces immense challenges as he battles the evil forces of Sauron, the Dark Lord, who seeks to reclaim the ring and conquer all of Middle-earth. Themes of friendship, sacrifice, and the eternal struggle between good and evil are central to the trilogy. Plot summary. 1. The Fellowship of the Ring. The story begins in the Shire, where Frodo Baggins inherits the One Ring from his uncle, Bilbo Baggins. Gandalf the Grey, a wise wizard, discovers that the ring is the lost One Ring of Sauron, a dark power who seeks to use it to control all of Middle-earth. To prevent Sauron from reclaiming it, Frodo must journey to the distant land of Rivendell. Accompanied by his friends Samwise Gamgee, Merry Doc Merry Brandybuck, and Peregrine Pippin Took, Frodo leaves the Shire and narrowly escapes Sauron's servants, the Nazgul. In Rivendell, a council is convened to discuss the fate of the ring. Representing the major races of Middle-earth, elves, dwarves, men, and hobbits, the council forms a fellowship to destroy the ring by casting it into the fires of Mount Doom in Sauron's realm, Mordor. This fellowship includes Gandalf, Aragorn, the rightful heir to the throne of Gondor, Legolas, an elven prince, Gimli, a dwarf warrior, Boromir, a man of Gondor, and Frodo's three hobbit friends. As the fellowship journeys toward Mordor, they face numerous perils, including the ancient mines of Moria, where Gandalf falls while battling the Balrog, a creature of shadow and fire. Heartbroken but determined, the remaining members continue. In Lothlorien, they receive counsel and gifts from Galadriel, an elven queen who foresees their struggles. At the end of the book, Boromir succumbs to the ring's temptation and tries to take it from Frodo. Realizing the ring's corrupting power, Frodo decides to continue the quest alone, though Sam insists on joining him. 2. The Two Towers. The fellowship is broken. Frodo and Sam continue toward Mordor, while Merry and Pippin are captured by the Uruk-hai, servants of the fallen wizard Saruman, who has allied himself with Sauron. Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli set out to rescue them, leading to a series of events that spread the heroes across Middle-earth. Merry and Pippin escape captivity and ally with Treebeard, the leader of the Ents, a race of ancient tree-like beings. Together, they launch an attack on Isengard, Saruman's stronghold, weakening one of Sauron's allies. Meanwhile, Frodo and Sam are joined by Gollum, a twisted creature corrupted by the ring's power. Gollum, who once possessed the ring, agrees to guide them to Mordor, though he secretly schemes to take the ring back. Frodo, increasingly affected by the ring's burden, forms a reluctant bond with Gollum, trusting him despite Sam's suspicions. At Helm's Deep, Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli fight alongside King Theoden of Rohan to defend against Saruman's army. They are victorious, and Saruman's defeat paves the way for the final conflict with Sauron. Gandalf, who returns as Gandalf the White, reveals his newfound power and leadership in the fight against evil. 3. The Return of the King. As the armies of Middle-earth prepare for the final battle against Sauron, Aragorn confronts his destiny as the true king of Gondor. With the help of the army of the dead, he defeats Sauron's forces at Minas Tirith in the Battle of the Pelennor Fields. Merry and Pippin play pivotal roles, with Pippin saving Faramir, Boromir's brother, and Merry aiding Eowyn, who kills the Witch King of Angmar, Sauron's most feared servant. Meanwhile, Frodo and Sam, guided by Gollum, reach Mordor. Gollum betrays them by leading them to Sheolob, a monstrous spider, but they narrowly escape. Despite being physically and mentally exhausted, they press on toward Mount Doom. Aragorn leads a final, desperate march to the Black Gate of Mordor to distract Sauron, allowing Frodo and Sam a chance to reach the mountain. At Mount Doom, Frodo succumbs to the ring's power and claims it for himself. However, Gollum attacks Frodo, biting off his finger and seizing the ring, only to fall into the fires of Mount Doom, destroying himself and the ring. With the ring's destruction, Sauron's power is broken, and his forces are defeated. 4. The return to the Shire and farewell. The war over, Aragorn is crowned King of Gondor and marries Arwen, an elven princess. Frodo, Sam, Merry, and Pippin return to the Shire, only to find it corrupted by ruffians under the influence of Saruman, who escaped Isengard. The hobbits lead a rebellion to reclaim their home, symbolizing their growth and resilience. Although the Shire is restored, Frodo struggles with the lingering effects of his journey. He eventually departs Middle-earth with Gandalf, Bilbo, and the elves, sailing to the Undying Lands for peace and healing. Sam, left behind, marries Rosie Cotton and begins a family, becoming the chronicler of their adventures. Key themes. 1. The struggle between good and evil. The quest to destroy the ring represents the eternal struggle between good and evil. Sauron's relentless pursuit of power contrasts with the selflessness of the Fellowship, who resist corruption and sacrifice for the greater good. 2. Friendship and fellowship. The bonds among the characters, particularly between Frodo and Sam, are central to the story. Their loyalty and support give them the strength to overcome immense challenges, showing that companionship is essential for triumph over hardship. 3. Power and corruption. The One Ring symbolizes the corrupting influence of absolute power. Characters like Boromir, Gollum, and even Frodo struggle with its allure, highlighting the dangers of unchecked ambition and the moral resilience required to resist it. 4. Hope and perseverance. Despite overwhelming odds, the characters maintain hope, embodied in Sam's enduring faith in a better future. Their perseverance underscores the belief that even the smallest acts can have a profound impact on the fate of the world. 5. Redemption and sacrifice. Characters like Gollum and Boromir, despite their flaws, seek redemption through self-sacrifice. The story suggests that redemption is possible even for those who have fallen, and that true heroism often involves selfless acts. Conclusion. The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien is a monumental exploration of courage, sacrifice, and the battle between light and darkness. With its richly developed world, profound characters, and timeless themes, The Lord of the Rings stands as a cornerstone of fantasy literature, inspiring generations of readers with its message of hope, friendship, and the enduring power of good.